My name is Marwan Simaan, and I am the Dean of the College of Engineering and Computer Science here at UCF. And on behalf of the University of Central Florida and the College of Engineering and Computer Science, welcome to our campus, and welcome to today's debut of Florida's first Ford-built plug-in hybrid electric vehicle and the dedication of UCF's smart solar plug-in test facility, as you can see. Please allow me to share with you a few words about our university. As you all know, UCF is the third largest university in the country in enrollment, exceeding 500,000 students. And our College of Engineering and Computer Science at this time enrolls 6,500 students, graduate and undergraduate. We are located next to the 7th largest research park in the nation, and the region has a talented engineering workforce and a thriving corporate base represented by UCF alumni. In terms of the energy sector, of course, Orlando is home to worldwide energy industry leaders such as Siemens Energy and Mitsubishi Energy Systems, Power Systems as well. UCF houses the Florida Solar Energy Center and the Siemens Energy Center. And in addition, 4 of the top 30 utility companies in America have significant business here in Florida. As evidenced by the recently released Metro Orlando Clean Tech study, UCF and the region are steadily becoming a global center for renewable energy and alternative fuel endeavors, as well as a variety of research and development initiatives in the energy arena. The Smart Plug-in Test Facility is a functional campus facility open to the public. It will mainly serve as a test bed for UCF to evaluate our power conversion hardware and controls that will continuously roll out of the labs of our faculty, graduate students, and researchers in our college's School of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science. To the best of our knowledge, this is one amongst the first solar carport supporting intelligent three-way energy transfer facilities in the world. The project is a part of the ongoing Florida Energy Systems Consortium research tasks that's funded by the state of Florida and additional collaborators, including the UCF Florida Solar Energy Center and the UCF Department of Sustainability and Energy. For today's activities, a big thanks goes to Ford Motor Company, Progress Energy, and to Orange County. In January, Ford swept the North America Car and Truck of the Year awards at the North America International Auto Show in Detroit. It's the only third time in 17 years that one manufacturer has won both awards, so congratulations to Ford. Ford and Progress Energy are partnering in a shared effort to understand all of the issues related to electrified vehicles. Today, we will be hearing about the new innovative technologies that they are testing. This includes one of the industry's first vehicle-to-electric grid communication and control systems, which enables electric vehicles to interface with the grid and for optimal recharging. Progress Energy includes 2 major electric utilities that serve approximately 3.5 million customers in Florida and the Carolinas. Progress Energy is a great friend of UCF. Progress Energy supports our Senior Design Symposium in Renewable and Sustainable Energy here in the College of Engineering and Computer Science, and this is the first such symposium in America. Progress Energy has donated the naming gift for our Progress Energy University Welcome Center, which houses our undergraduate admissions office. And Progress Energy has contributed to the solar energy project, which is installed on the Engineering 1 building, and has provided numerous educational and career opportunities for our students over the years. We are grateful for the generosity of Progress Energy, and we hope that our partnership and collaboration will continue for many more years to come. The focus of today's event on automobile electrification and smart grid and solar research complements the actions we have taken over the past several years at UCF in sustainable energy. In support of environmental sustainability, our university has established the Department of Sustainability and Energy Management. UCF and President Hitt have joined the leadership circle of the American College and University President's Climate Commitment. And UCF authored the recently released Orange County Commissioned report, the Metro Orlando Clean Tech Study, which was spearheaded by Mayor Crotty, which calls for establishing green building codes and encourages researchers to develop and commercialize new clean tech technologies. The study also calls for expanding public-private research partnerships with UCF, Orange County, and environmentally friendly local, domestic, and global competitive businesses such as Progress Energy and Ford. Most significantly, Orange County is one of UCF's strongest economic development partners. To convene our program today, it's my pleasure and honor to introduce Dr. John Hitt, President of the University of Central Florida.
Well, thank you, Dean Simaan. Let me welcome all of you to the University of Central Florida. I'm delighted to host the debut of Florida's first Ford Escape plug-in hybrid electrical vehicle. Along with Progress Energy in Orange County, we will open UCF's Smart Solar Plug-in Research Facility. The UCF Smart Solar Plug-in Research Facility captures the imagination, critical thinking, innovation, and hard work of our best researchers in the College of Engineering and Computer Science. Applying innovation and creativity to solve real-world challenges in energy sustainability is something we do at UCF very well and very often. UCF is committed to environmental responsibility and sustainable energy research in solar and smart grid technologies. We welcome Ford Motor Company, Progress Energy, and Orange County in our efforts to contribute to America's energy independence. Thank you all for participating in today's events. It's now my pleasure to introduce the Honorable Richard Crotty, Orange County Mayor and distinguished UCF alumnus. Mr. Mayor.
Well, thank you, President Hitt, for that very kind introduction. This is the part where my speechwriter said I'm supposed to say that I'm charged up and ready to roll, but I thought that might be a little cheesy, so we'll skip by that. Right. But UCF is obviously one of Orange County's strongest economic development partners, and we have had a lot of great successes in the past. In fact, when I became mayor a decade ago, I made an acknowledgement that tourism was king here in Central Florida, but for our economy to really thrive, what was needed was economic diversification, and UCF has played a vital role in that process. Excellence in optics, photonics, lasers, modeling, simulation, and training, the Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation, the new College of Medicine, and other life science research activities, and now number 7 in the nation for research patents. Pretty strong, huh? UCF is teaming up once again with Orange County as we strive to become a hub of the emerging clean tech industry. We recently released our Metro Orlando Clean Tech Study that sets forth Orange County's plans to grow this sector of our economy, and this includes everything from solar power to advanced batteries to green buildings and more. I believe clean tech truly is the next big thing for Orange County, and we acknowledge the value of innovative companies that produce the products and services there. That's why I'm so excited to have a strong corporate partner such as Ford and Progress Energy working together to seek greener alternatives in the transportation sector. The plug-in hybrid vehicle hold a lot of promise as car makers work toward emission-free vehicles. 5 years ago, we in Orange County started converting our fleet to non-petroleum fuels such as biodiesel, ethanol, and hydrogen. These proactive measures effectively reduced our petroleum consumption by 20%, and I am looking forward to adding plug-in hybrid electric vehicles to our fleet, and I'm encouraged to see that Ford already has an industry leader in hybrid technology. We'll have 4 new electrified vehicles available for consumers in 2012. The idea of plugging a car into your home electrical outlet, charging it in non-peak hours for less than $1 for a full charge is going to appeal to a lot of people. And we're going to learn a lot in the next few years while we test these vehicles, and I applaud Ford, Progress, and UCF for working together to develop this important technology. This type of collaboration, and I really need to underscore that word, collaboration, partnership is what we're about here, will transform our county from orange to green. And what that means is it will not just benefit environmentally, we will benefit economically as well. Congratulations to all those here. And I do have a proclamation on behalf of the County Commission and the citizens of Orange County. I'm going to do you all a big favor. I'm not going to read the whole thing. But I will tell you that one of the whereas clauses says, whereas Progress Energy, Ford Motor Company, and the University of Central Florida and Orange County are committed to renewable energy and alternative fuel endeavors, as well as a variety of research and development initiatives aimed at deploying more cost-efficient, environmentally compatible power. Now, therefore, I, Richard Crotty, by virtue of the authority vested in me as Orange County Mayor, do hereby proclaim this date, Tuesday, March 2nd, as Progress Energy and Ford Motor Company plug-in hybrid electrical vehicle day in Orange County.
Rob Caldwell is the Vice President of Efficiency and Innovation Technologies for Progress Energy. Under his direction, Progress Energy is researching emerging technologies and looking for new ways to expand its renewable energy generation while helping its customers use energy more efficiently. As the ways customers' energy use evolves, utilities such as Progress Energy will play an increasingly important role in helping meet those needs. It's my pleasure now to introduce Rob Caldwell.
Thank you, and thank you for joining us today. What we're here to discuss today is truly exciting. The energy industry is undergoing a huge transformational changes that will ultimately determine how our customers and how Americans are going to use energy every day and how we're going to produce that. Although the companies involved here, Ford and Progress, work in drastically different industries, the work that we're doing is more closely aligned than ever today. Both of us are trying to find new ways for customers to meet customers' evolving needs and are doing so while looking for green alternatives and green initiatives. The end result is a blend of technologies that means the first emission-free form of transportation available to individual consumers across the country. Progress has partnered with Ford and the Electric Power Research Institute to really test the Ford plug-in electric hybrid vehicle. Our work with these vehicles, combined with cutting-edge research and some of the research you see here with the smart solar plug-in facility, which is absolutely critical to the success of our programs, offered by the University of Central Florida in collaboration also with Orange County and others, will ensure that this transition to the next generation of transportation technology goes smoothly. I'll leave the details to Mr. Frenette in terms of how the vehicles operate, but what's important to know from the utilities perspective is how does this impact our grid? So imagine charging your home with your, in your garage at home in your electrical outlet and using emission-free generation to do that, solar or nuclear, or powering your home or feeding back to the grid energy from those batteries so that you can actually, the customer can actually have a near zero carbon input for both their daily transportation and someday in their homes as well. Of course, electricity consumers today use generation from a variety of sources, coal, natural gas, and other renewable generation sources. But as we look at global climate change and the cost of fuel, really tomorrow's consumers can look to alternatives that are much cleaner and vehicles that will drive zero emissions. And that's what we're excited about here. Progress is committed to developing technology and, more importantly, the infrastructure so that consumers can have a good experience with this new technology. We're working with EPRI, as I mentioned, and Ford over a 3-year test period to develop these cars. We've deployed one in the Carolinas almost a year ago. We've got a recent one that's out here today, deployed here in Central Florida, to really test the battery, the vehicle, customers' behavior, and how our infrastructure manages the refueling of these vehicles. Progress employees have been driving these vehicles to gather data to help Ford Motor Company launch a very successful project with the electric plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. Like I said, this project will last 3 years. But what we're starting to hear today really is the beginning of the transition to a zero-emission electric transportation for generations to come. Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure now to introduce Greg Frenette, manager of Ford's Global Electrified Fleets. Greg is a 20-year-plus veteran of Ford Motor Company. He works to ensure consistent best practices in the development and delivery of demonstration vehicles to Ford's global energy industry and government partners. Prior to managing Ford's electrified fleet, Greg managed Ford's fuel cell vehicle program. Greg is here today to share his insights of the realities of transportation electrifications from Ford's perspective. Greg.
Well, good morning, and thank you for coming out today. I'm pleased to be in Orange County at the University of Central Florida to discuss the importance of electrification in transportation. Ford Motor Company commends Orange County and the University of Central Florida on their commitment to progressive and innovative strategies to confront the new energy realities that we all face. It's because of these commitments we decided to hold this forum here today. And a prime example of that commitment is the Smart Solar Charging Station here on campus. It's an impressive execution and represents the sort of forward thinking that will be necessary to make automotive electrification a reality. The importance of electrification in transportation is rapidly increasing. We're in the middle of a propulsion system revolution in the automotive industry. It addresses two key issues of climate change and energy security, both issues important to this nation. Ford Motor Company is poised to lead the way in electrified transportation. But it's also important to acknowledge that electrification is one part of a multi-part technology pathway to improve fuel efficiency and reduce CO2. Electrification isn't the only path. We still believe there's ample opportunity to make improvements in today's conventional internal combustion engine technology. An example of our dedication to sustainable energy is our clear commitment to deliver affordable fuel economy to millions. We are now delivering that with the introduction of EcoBoost engine technology, which allows us to downsize engine displacements across our product lineup, deliver superior performance, and deliver outstanding fuel savings. Our electric vehicles will build on that very commitment. Electrification is already underway with hybrids. Ford this year has doubled its hybrid offerings and doubled production as we've added the Ford Fusion and the Mercury Milan to our product lineup, both vehicles generating 41 miles per gallon in city driving. In regard to vehicle electrification, we have an aggressive strategy to deliver 4 new electrified vehicles by 2012. This year, we will introduce an all-electric battery vehicle, the Transit Connect, later this year. Next year, our popular Ford Focus will be offered in our showrooms in full battery electric vehicle mode. And then in 2012, we'll introduce our next generation industry-leading hybrid, as well as our first plug-in electric hybrid vehicle. Today, many of you will have the opportunity to see Florida's first Ford Escape plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. We're currently partnering with Progress Energy and other utility partners throughout North America to conduct a 3-year test and evaluation of these technology demonstration vehicles. The collaborative effort between Ford and Progress Energy is an example of the sort of industry-to-industry interaction necessary to make automotive electrification ultimately successful. But there will be a need for continued coordination between industries, governments, and universities in order to ultimately move towards greater degrees of electrification. For example, commercialization of electrified vehicles requires a coordinated national approach to develop the vehicles, the infrastructure, and the common codes and standards to support electric vehicles wherever they're driven, be it Florida, Maine, or California. We recognize that pursuing electrification as one of our technology paths creates unique challenges. It requires us to collaborate with new partners, define new business models, and connect to a new infrastructure and meet new customer expectations around the globe. However, we believe the challenges are worth tackling because electrification holds great potential as part of our product portfolio of the future and part of the solution to climate change and energy independence. And so in closing, Ford and its partners have a strong commitment and belief in the growth potential for electrified transportation, and we will continue to help lead the way to identify creative solutions to ensure that electrified vehicles can deliver benefits to our customers and to the environment in a sustainable way. Thank you.
Thank you, President Hitt, Mayor Crotty, Rob Caldwell, and Greg Frenette. Thank you very much for your inspiring and very important notes in this very important day for us here at the College of Engineering and Computer Science and for UCF as well. This concludes the event here. I'm told that the car is parked outside, and those of you who are interested in taking a look at it and even take a test drive around campus are welcome to do so. So thank you very much again for attending.